Hi everyone, Leanne here from Jaded Blossom, and it is day one of our January release. Super exciting. So starting off with, I pulled out our old Sunburst Card Mat die. And I pulled out the Martha Stewart Crafts pad, Enchanted Woodland, and I wanted to use it up. So basically what I did was I cut out basically all of the different patterns out of this pad, and I thought I'm going to quickly put together a million backgrounds. I kind of didn't know what I was going to be doing when I was trying to think of what to come up with today. And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to get like some brainstorming done making these Sunburst Card Mat backgrounds. They're gorgeous. And I just buzz through them. And then I'm going to use them with a new product today. So quickly, this is just, obviously you can tell this is time lapse. It was super simple. It was like putting together a bunch of little mini puzzles, which is lots of fun. And you'll be seeing these backgrounds. I'm only using 3 of them in today's video, but you'll be seeing them throughout the week. I'll be pulling them and trying to use them in different ways, some different stuff. So these were quite nice because these pads from Martha Stewart, they're oldies. And the nice thing about them is that they have glitter cardstock in them. They've got foiled cardstock plus patterns that all match. So it's just lots of fun. You'll notice that I use score tape on the back. I find that's just the easiest for me. I'll apply score tape to some cheap weight cardstock. Cut them out the same size as the background. I think it's 4 by 5 1/4 inches. And then I just quickly apply my frame, and then I just fill them in like a puzzle. So fun stuff. So I am loving this week's release. It is gorgeous. The dies are fantastic. You're going to have so much fun. The new Gnome Valentine dies, come on, get out of here. You're going to want those. They are just adorable. But I decided to skip using those today, and I'm doing sort of like a little card set, is what I'm going for, that kind of look. And like I said, I'll be pulling these backgrounds out a little bit later in the week. I'll be using them. I'll try to use them as much as I can during the week, and then I'll be making a bunch of cards using these going forward. But like just fast. I cut a lot of this out, but I left some in just so you could see what I was busy doing, as these cards were super easy, and I thought I would just show you the process of me putting together all of these different pattern backgrounds, which is lots and lots of fun. This is something you can do in front of the TV or watching Netflix or whatever you like to do, listening to music. It's fun stuff. Now I will be using the new XOXO stamp set along with this, and I'm also going to have a sneak of tomorrow's. So these are some products that I used. I used the Sunburst Card Mat dies, obviously, the banner dies, heart layer dies 1 and 2, and the Fancy Heart dies. And I just went ahead and I got pieces of paper tray ink white cardstock, 4.25 by 11 inches. Or no, actually, these are horizontal cards. Sorry. So that is 8.5 by 5.5 and scored at 4 1/4 to give you horizontal A2 size cards. Sort of landscape. So what I'm going to do is quickly apply these to my card bases using ATG tape. So fast stuff. I almost gave you the measurements for the vertical card bases because I like to, for some reason I always do them in portrait. I have no idea why, but today they're going to be horizontal cards or landscape cards. So there we go. So there's one, and I'll apply the other 2. You'll notice that the frames are kind of solid on these ones. I kind of find that I just find that it looks nicer, not as busy. But it is kind of busy because, it's like a patchwork quilt, right? So there we go. Going to add my last one on there. And like I said, fun and easy stuff. So I've got 3 cards. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use some scraps on the inside. This is just a cheap little AdTech dot glue runner, and I'm going to add just little strips of paper from this leftover pad. And let me tell you, I've gone through the entire pad, so it's kind of exciting. I got rid of an older pad, so you can do this with any pad when you're making cards using that Sunburst Card Mat die. I'm not sure if you have that one, but it should be in your repertoire for sure. There we go. Just making sure that the paper is stuck down well with my Teflon bone folder. I used my Martha Stewart scoreboard or my Teflon bone folder to fold my cards as always. There we go. And I'm just going to add my last one on and trim off the overhang with a pair of scissors there. Those are my EK Success little scissors. So now I went ahead and I stamped all those sentiments onto pale peony cardstock from Paper Tray Ink, cut out using the heart layer dies, 1 and 2. So, and I'm applying the glittered cardstock to the back just to give them a little bit of shine. You know, make it a little bit more special. There we go. So I stamped the sentiment first, then cut it out with my die. All my die cutting today was done with my Gemini machine like I usually do. There we go. That one's XOXO. And then I'm going to be doing some popping up. You'll see that little love word die. That is a little sneak peek of tomorrow's die set. So there we go. And I'm going to pop up this heart using my Stampin' Up! Dimensionals. And these are really simple cards. Simple card set. Use your, pattern papers and crank out some card designs. So I quite liked the pale peony with that glittered cardstock from, that's actually the Recollections Valentine Special Materials 12-inch pad. It matched the little Martha Stewart Enchanted Woodland pad perfectly, and I just pulled out that sparkled cards or that glittered cardstock. It was I think it was the exact same one that was in the pad because it was pretty much the same. There we go. Now I'm going to add on some little hearts that I cut out using the banner dies and that same glitter cardstock, and I'm going to pop those up with my Stampin' Up! Dimensionals. The same thing. There we go. Having to peel off all my little backings of that Stampin' Up! Dimensionals. There we are. Those are from those banner dies, like I said, from Jaded Blossom. And I will pop those into place too. There we go. So this, like I said, is a super easy card set to make. Once you make all your backgrounds, you could just blow through 1,000,000 cards. Great for when you're sending out a bunch of cards. So I kind of, you know what? When you have pads that hang around forever, I don't know what it is about Valentine's Day paper. I use it, but it seems like I don't use enough of it to actually go through a whole pad. So I thought I'm going to use the rest of that darn pad if it kills me today. There we go. And now I'm adding the pop dots to this last one. Now this last one, I left the heart plain, cut out of that pale peony Paper Tray Ink cardstock, put it onto the glitter cardstock, just like the others, layered. Going to have it at an angle, and then I will add my little hearts on the background. Like I said, these are from those banner dies again, using the little mini Stampin' Up! Dimensionals and the normal sized ones. I'm just going to pop those up, visual triangle, and I'm going to add that little sneak peek, that word love. You're going to want that set too, let me tell you. That's a little preview. I'm going to add that to the front of my heart. And there you go. Like the easiest card set known to man, I find. Now I'm going to add some Pretty Pink Posh Sparkling Clear Confetti with my Studio Katia embellishment wand. I'm going to pop them onto my cards, just to add a little bit more shimmer with my glossy accents. And there we go. Like, how easy was this? Like, so easy. And just FYI, I have 1,000,000 card bases that I haven't used yet, like 1,000,000. There we go. Isn't that fun? I love the glitter. I love the shine of all that, of the foil. The foil cardstocks are so pretty. And it's just lots of fun. Like I said before, gotta love it. Now, you're going to want to go and check out the Jaded Blossom blog and see all the design team projects. Lots of them are using those amazing new gnome dies from Jaded Blossom, which you're going to want. Like, I'll tell you now, just put them in your cart. You're going to want them. They are amazing. And, go over there, like I said, get inspired by everybody, and then maybe hop on over to the store and, put some stuff in your cart. Now, you can do the gotta have it now and buy the entire release early. Trust me, you won't be sorry. Otherwise, you have to wait until Friday when the whole release goes live, and then you can buy things, a la carte. So each item separately. There we go. Isn't that fun? So you can get that Gotta Have It Now package. That's available till Wednesday, but that's about it. So thank you so much for stopping by, and we will see you soon in my next video. Bye, everyone.